So in the past few months I've been learning how to longboard, and I finally kind of got it down, just the basics of it, you know, like riding around and stuff. So I decided that it was time to try and learn a few tricks. So the first trick I'm going to be learning is called the ghost ride kickflip. Basically what you do is jump off the board, flip it, and then land back on the board in what's supposed to be a very kind of fluid motion. So here's me starting off with the basic ghost ride. Pretty simple. Though things start to get a lot harder when it comes to actually flipping the board and trying to jump back on. Here are a few of my initial attempts. As you can probably see, one of my main problems at the beginning was not being able to flip the board over completely. It definitely caused me some trouble.
Damn it!
This trick is the first one where I successfully flip and land back on the board, even though I do end up falling off.
Yes!
Pretty awesome. After my initial attempts at the trick, I decided to take some time just trying to flip the board so that I could get more used to the motion and feel a little more in control. Then a few days later I went out to practice again, and these are my final attempts. All that practice really helped me get a hold of the trick a lot more. And here's my favorite attempt in slow motion. So for my next trick I'm going to be doing a 180 pivot. 180 pivot is pretty simple. Basically you just put all of your weight on the back end of the board and then use the momentum from your body to flip the board around 180. Hopefully I can do it. So this trick turned out to definitely be a tough one. At the beginning I was struggling to even really get the board off of the ground without falling. In the midst of all my falling, something kind of funny happened though.
Do you know who that was?
No, I have no fucking clue. Who was that? After a few days I went out to try again, and it seems to me that I get better at tricks after sleeping on them. At least a little bit. Though still I was nowhere near proficient. When I went out to practice again, I still felt pretty shaky on this trick. And eventually I decided that I should focus on just taking some time to really learn how to balance on the back wheel.
Said about the back wheel. Balance. Find balance. Okay, go.
Balance. Okay,
do it from the side again.
This is my exercise.
Oh,
I'm trying to find my balance. Yeah, so we can maneuver this trick. We're gonna. Oh, there we go. That's solid. It's all about baby steps. Oh. Hey. And come back on. Good. And hey. Oh. Hey. Oh. Good. And hey. Good. After I spent some quality time practicing my balance, it made the trick quite a bit easier. Alright, let's try this.
That was really good, actually.
That was a good one. We're getting there. So, after all my trial and error, here are some of my favorite attempts. They weren't exactly perfect, but I feel like I did pretty good considering the fact that this trick was pretty hard. In the process of learning all of these tricks, I realized that the most important things in life are patience and friendship. Don't smoke. If you want a longboard, you have to have strong lungs. And you can't longboard if your lungs are collapsing. Remember that, kids. Peace out.
A brofish.
A brofist? Thanks for watching, guys.
I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Ayo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot.